Alright, tacticians, it's been a while, and you know what? Impy's gotta show off this battle between him and Potato because, Potato felt sad that he didn't get to be featured on Monday matches. But, regardless, here we are, Potato. This is the battle you wanted me to show off. I think this is the battle you wanted me to show off. But regardless, it's gonna be an Eviolite team versus another team. Let's get this party started. I don't know how else to describe Potato's team. It's just a team. I'm trying to think of how to describe it, but it's got a Landorus on it, so that's one thing it's got going for it. Now, I'm going to start this off with Megabyte and Aster, and Potato's going to start this off with Whimsicott and Lucario. Now, Megabyte's going to be, downloading all that special attack power, and Potato's going to be withdrawing his Lucario. Then you're going to be sending out Gardevoir. I'm like, okay, this is interesting. I don't know what you're going to be doing. And he goes for the taunt, and I'm like, darn it! I've only got one offensive move on this Bayleaf, and I wanted to use my, Reflect Barriers and Light Screen. And curse you, you have foiled my plans. But I do bring the Whimsicott down to its Focus Sash. I can't use the Reflect Barrier because, I'm taunted. And now Potato goes into the Gardevoir, and I'm like, yeah, okay, this is going to be interesting. Now Lucario is going to be brought in, and Whimsicott going to go for the beat up, and this is starting to scare me because every time it gets hit by this dark type attack, it gets a justified attack boost. So that's 2, 3, 4. Starting to look really scary as it goes into number 5. I'm like, okay, that's enough. That's more than enough. 6 plus Lucario. Oh lord, this is just not but good for Impy. Fortunately, I do have a Thunderbolt, and I go into the Thunderbolt and finish off the Lucario, but do some nice damage to it. Out comes my Energy Ball, gonna connect straight onto that Whimsicott. That's gonna be the end of the Whimsicott. No Tailwind setups, no shenanigans like that. But Tapu Koko comes out, and Impy's not happy about this. I'm like, okay, this is not the worst thing that could happen, but now it gets even worse because Mega Lucario is out, and there's one thing this Mega Lucario knows, it's Drain Punch, everyone. So this is gonna hurt so much. Fortunately, Megabyte gets taken into the sky, so I don't lose the key member of my team, which is the tankiest of my team. Unfortunately, Aster gets a face full of Lucario Fist, and all of Aster's energy goes straight into Lucario. I'm like, tartar sauce. It's gonna be the end of my Bayleaf, but it's okay because I got Victoria to replace her. Alright, now Bullet Punch comes out, gonna connect straight onto Victoria, and, well, she doesn't last more than one turn. Doesn't even last half a turn. But guess who does last another turn? And it's going to be Megabyte. He's coming back down. He's freed from the Sky Drop. And thanks to the electric terrain, this Thunderbolt is going to deal all the damage I need to shut down the Lucario. So, woo! Thank goodness he did not get rid of my Megabyte. Now, I'm going to bring out Abriana because, My Little Ponyta. Landorus is going to be doing his intimidations, and this is where I know he's going to be targeting my little Megabyte now. He has to target my Megabyte, so I pull up the surprise ally switch. Yeah, this is why I love My Little Ponyta. You can never predict what the Ponyta is going to do under Impy's command. Now, Knockoff comes out, going to take off my Eviolite from my Ponyta, and the Z move comes out, it's going to be connecting onto my Ponyta as well. Both of these attacks were targeted onto Megabyte, but because of the ally switch, well, he doesn't get to do anything with them. Yes, I sacrificed my Ponyta, Abriana, just to keep my Megabyte alive, but it was a worthy sacrifice. That's gonna be the end of my Ponyta, Abriana, and now out comes the Ice Beam from Megabyte, gonna be finishing off the Landorus. Not gonna give that Landorus another chance to go for the knockoff. So rest in peace, Landorus. Though that still doesn't help me deal with the Tapu Koko on the field. Or the fact that the Gardevoir is now on the field. It's 3-3 though, so Impy is still in this fight. Wild Charge comes out, connects onto Megabyte. Megabyte barely clinging onto life here. Gardevoir going for the Psychic Attack straight into Kristen. But she's a defensive Pokemon. She can take the hit. Flamethrower comes out, gonna connect onto the Tapu Koko. And it's gonna deal quite a bit of damage. Psychic Attack comes out, gonna be finishing off the Tapu Koko. So that's 2 Pokemon left for Potato, 3 for Impy. One of whom is very weak. Now, out comes Toxapex, and this is where Impy's like, okay, I have an idea. It's going to be the Baneful Bunker. I was going to go for like a Psyshock and I think a Thunderbolt into the Toxapex. Psychic Attack comes out from the Gardevoir, once again connecting onto Kristen, my Breakson. It's going to reduce her special defenses. Psyshock did indeed try to connect onto the bunker, but not able to do it. But Megabyte has the recover, so he's able to withstand this turn once again. So thank goodness I'm for my little Megabyte. As the electric string goes off, so there goes my Thunderbolt shenanigans. I pull out my Breakson, gonna actually try to preserve that Blaze ability as I bring in Stella. And I'm like, oh crud, this is not good. As Gardevoir comes out, I go for the Psychic Attack and I connect onto the Gardevoir. This was originally meant for the Toxapex, but, you know, it's not the worst thing that could happen. I did get a special defense drop, but the stockpile from the Toxapex comes out, and this is where Amy's like, oh no, if this thing goes for poisons, if this goes for toxic stalling, this is gonna be a nightmare for me. As Gardevoir reveals its leftovers. But this is where Impy goes for shenanigans. He's like, okay, he's not going to pull out an ally switch a second time. A critical hit comes out from the Gardevoir. I go for the Psychic Attack as well. And it's a toxic... It's not a... It's a critical hit! Oh my lord, the criticalist of crits. Sing comes out from Stella, going to connect it onto the Gardevoir. And that is pretty much game. There is nothing more Potato can do. All I have to do now at this point is just hammer the Gardevoir with attacks, and that's it. And that's when Potato forfeits. Oh my lord, the crit of these Pokemon. Whew. Never underestimate a good crit, tacticians. As we say in Team Fortress 2, random crits are fair and balanced. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!
I'm taking in what I can get, but I can't find the answers yet. Head underwater, slow my mind. I hold my breath until I'm found. And the stars